Hello everyone, my name is Masterstarman, and welcome back for more Let's Play Castlevania, Aria of Sorrow. Last time, we got, well, first of all, we got 99.6% of the map completion. There's still 3 spots at the very top of the map that you can see where we haven't been yet, and that is where we are heading off to. So, let's make our way back to the floating garden now. We also, in the last part, got 97.3% of the enemies. This right here is a boss fight that doesn't actually even give a soul, much like Graham. This, and this are all new enemies that we have yet to see. So, let's head off to the final area. This isn't going to be the last episode of Aria of Sorrow, but it's going to be the last pre-finale / bonus episode video. So, if I can remember how to get my butt around this stupid confusing place, I don't need to deal with you. Okay, this... Oh, okay. When you're finally in this area of the floating garden, there's a save room over here, and for good reason. You're gonna want to use this. So, I'm gonna say I recommend this set more than anything right now, and I'm actually gonna recommend something. Do not use the Claim Solace here, or the Rognus' Spear. Basically, anything that's a holy weapon is not recommended for this. So, Rognus' Spear isn't recommended. You could try and go back to something stupid like the combat knife, but no, I bought... Where is it? Where is it? I was considering using the Gungur, but it's such a weak weapon. Okay, no, I know I bought something last time that... Yeah, the Echelon, which actually increases my strength even further. I don't believe this is a holy weapon, so... Yeah, that's not holy in the slightest, so... Yeah, this is the gun I'm going to be using for this next boss fight. Anyways, this door here is now open. Let's go through. Stop. Julius? So you were the one. I didn't want to believe it was true. It's true. I am Dracula, but I'm not what you think I am. I must destroy Dracula at any cost. That is my destiny. No, wait! I don't want to fight against you. Nothing you say can stop me. Prepare to die. So yeah, we have a battle against Julius Belmont, whom is actually really tough. This is why I say you don't want to use the Claim Solace, because Julius is actually very, very well resilient against holy enemies and holy weapons. So, yeah, needless to say, your Claim Solace won't be doing anything to this guy. If you still have the Balmung, that is a fantastic weapon in this fight. Unfortunately, I sold that not remembering this fight very well. And in my own honest opinion, I'd say this is probably the hardest fight in the game. Okay, about midway through the fight here, Julius starts doing this. He has that attack. That, I believe, is a one-hit kill attack. After this as well, he starts using other abilities as well. Such as other sub-weapons that are kind of traditional of a Belmont. I believe he also has axes and or water as well, which you don't want to deal with, and... Oh, that was it. Stop! I've had enough. Why? Why won't you finish me off? You took it easy on me, I could tell. The strength of a Belmont. No, the strength of a vampire hunter is greater than this. When I fought you, I felt the evil spirit in you. But there's more. I also sensed Soma's spirit, and that's enough more for me to stop. I've got a favor to ask you. What is it? From here, I will set off to fight against my own fate. If I lose the battle and become the reincarnation of evil, I want you to kill me. I will. I promise. Thanks. Now I can go into battle without reservations. Farewell, my friend. don't let me use that weapon. Let's re-equip our weapon for the next area. I want to say right now that I am insanely, insanely over-leveled. I won't disagree with that. But in here, as we head in here, welcome to the Chaotic Realm. This area is a really, really weird, not really even a mind screw, just kind of a just weird area in general. And for a final area, it's actually surprisingly short. So if you want to return back, oh, shoot, I didn't want to return back to the main area. Yeah, okay then. Let's actually go up here instead and begin off by going to an equally pointless room. So, yeah, the Forbidden Area has a lot of late-game enemies, pretty much actually entirely late-game enemies, including 3 new ones. In here, we have an Iron Golem, where, again, if you don't have this thing's soul yet, then you need the Killer Mantle soul in order to kill it. Because, yeah, we also have a lot of these freaking pains in the asses. Is this another pointless room? Yep. There's a lot of rooms that are like that. Although, if I'm remembering right, yeah. First of all, no map, but also 100% of the map completion. So if you were missing a spot in the map, then just retract to earlier in the video when I showed off my map earlier, because the only rooms I was missing were just the rooms from the Julius fight. Anyways, you can tell that this area is obviously based off of the underground reservoir, and a lot of these areas are more or less just reskins of those areas. And you'll recognize a lot of familiar places. This is definitely a reminiscent of the castle corridors, only this time with these stupid chicken enemies. We have another pointless area here with more stuff. And we have a giant skeleton in here, in the room where we fought the headhunter. This guy was an annoying soul for me to get, but whatever. I still have the Soul Eater ring equipped, I believe, yeah. I'm going to be skipping that area for now. We also have a brand new enemy here. We have Alistair. Alistair is an enemy I don't actually like fighting all that much. He has kind of a rare soul, and you really want to... Holy crap! That soul took me a long time to get my practice run, so I'm very, very thankful I got that on, like, my second one. There's more of them in this area, but, man, that took me by surprise. I know I have a soul that can use this, but honestly, I'm never gonna use these stupid anti-venoms, so let's just go on. And wow, they still kept the save room here. This area is actually surprisingly not as bad as you'd think it would be. I think, is there another Alistair down here? No. Actually, I know what this is. This is a Mimic, isn't it? Yeah. Probably the best spot to get the Mimic soul if you don't have it already. Although, I'd argue that might also... I could make the same argument for the one in the Forbidden Area. In here, we have another new enemy coming up. And I want to mention... before I get to the new enemy, I want to make a comment on what Soma's last wish to Julius. If you die in this last area, there's actually a bit of a new game over scene. It actually... It's just a small little nice touch, but it's something I really like about this game, that there's actually a bit of a little change to the game over screen if you die in this last area. But, as I killed it earlier, we have the Demon Lord. This isn't the only one you fight in the game, but yeah, I'm gonna want to take it out. Jeez, that thing has a massive radius. Oh jeez, I also didn't mention the yeah. I don't know what I'm trying to talk here. It's weird. It's weird because finales are something that I used to always never knew what I was going to talk about. And great, I'm basically recording the finale of this game, and every single time I record a finale, I always say that, you know, it feels so surreal that I'm already, like, at this last part of the game, but this is really kind of true in this game, too. It won't be the last adventure we have with Soma, that's for certain, but it's gonna be the last one here, anyway. Next time, we're gonna be in a completely new area. So, I think now you kind of get the gist of being kind of bored of watching me fight Demon Lords. I'm gonna meet you guys back here when I get this one soul. Wow, as soon as I say that, I get it on like 2 more Demon Lords. Also, I love that they don't replace these freaking enemies, because, you know, you can't have this room in the underground reservoir without them. I think for the most part, this room is actually almost entirely unchanged, minus like the kind of pinkish tint to it. And I'm actually not even going to bother using the... Yeah, I'm not even going to bother using the... Actually... Yeah, I'm going to need to use that stupid soul, damn it. There are underwater parts in this area. I also love that I just went from an underwater part to an on-land part. Yeah, here we have the broken elevator shaft with different enemies. And in here, we have a final guard guarding a super potion. I'm gonna use the giant bat soul to get this, and you piece of shit, that was... I didn't actually expect him to turn around there, that was kind of bizarre. I could have killed him, but I didn't really wanna. I don't have too much desire to need the final sword by this point. Oh, clock tower, lovely. Only difference is now we have stronger Valkyries instead of that. I believe, yeah, this is another underwater room with another Alistair, of course. And another Iron Golem guarding a High Mind Up for some reason. I'm kind of surprised it's not a Mana Prison, considering we just had a Super Potion. In here, the last new enemy in the game. This is the Shadow Knight, which has the final soul we need to get in the entire game. I'll meet you guys back when we get it. I also kind of just want to point out while I'm fighting the Shadow Knight here, I find these enemies a lot easier to deal with than the final guard, or the final guards, because, well, for one, I get that this is a Shadow Knight, and I'm using a holy weapon right now, but these guys don't have nearly as much defense as you'd think they'd be. Honestly, it's more of a tougher great armor, and I'd still argue the final guard, if only due to his defense. I'm using an item, by the way, right now. I don't give a shit. If only due to his defense, I honestly consider the final guard to be a harder enemy. I don't know if this guy hits a little bit harder. I also don't think this guy has any sort of, like, special weapon or anything. I was gonna point out, I really freaking love the sword that these guys use. It almost kind of makes me wish I could have gotten the final guard's final sword, but not quite today. I also gotta point out, if for whatever reason you struggle in this last area, the Shadow Knight gives off a lot of XP. In fact, I already leveled up against it already, so, like, and I got an earlier level up from this guy as well, like, whenever I first entered this room, so, yeah, this might be one of the best spots in the game to get experience if you're looking for it. It's also just a reskin of that one area, and, God, if I can remember that one area, the area where we fought the big golem for the first time. There we go. His shadow fights beside you. 100% of the souls. Now, I'm actually going to backtrack through this area a lot, and this might be seen as kind of weird to someone who maybe hasn't played this game before yet. Oh, shoot. No, no, no. I hate you, Alistair. Oh, shoot. I don't like this area as much either. Especially with nothing but yellow Medusa heads. That's not what I wanted to see right there. But, yeah, and, yeah, okay. In this room here, which is the first room where I'm fighting the Alistair here for the first time, there's a door I did not go in yet, and there's a reason for that. Normally, this would be seen as a useless room, because especially the first time you pass by this room, you normally don't have all the souls. But if you come back to this room when you have all the souls, there's a special item right here. The Chaos Ring. Contains the power of chaos. This is the ultimate accessory in the game. Also, I did not equip Dracula's tunic, I've noticed. That might have been nice to equip before, not gonna lie. Especially the luck increase would have been nice earlier. But yeah, Chaos Ring. Let's just spam some lightning. I can spam lightning all day. My MP doesn't go down. How about we spam... Let's find something... I know one soul that uses that. Hello. Let's use Mandragoras. Yeah. Doesn't matter. You can just... Okay, seriously, stop giving me souls I already have. I honestly hate that when it does that in this game, because especially ones that took me a long time my first time playing through. Let's try the Demon Lord soul. Or you can shoot these things. Yeah, we can just use these without any hesitation whatsoever. Let's try the single strongest soul we have, Red Minotaur, which is also probably the one I'm going to use for the rest of the game. Yeah, you saw how much damage that did, even when poisoned. And our MP doesn't go down. Chaos Ring basically is an item that not only boosts all your stats, but gives you unlimited MP, which is so nice of a reward. And yeah, you can clearly see how freaking useful that and strong that weapon really is. So, yeah, considering we can just spam giant axes for the rest of the game, then I don't see why we're not going to. Okay, some may deem this as being incredibly cheap, I realize, but yeah, it's just the Red Minotaur soul is personally my favorite red soul in the game. I would say the Lightning Doll is useful, but I feel like this one just does more damage naturally. So yeah, let's go on to new territory, and I don't think there's a whole lot of rooms left. We have a Stallus, which goes down very fast. Another room in the clock tower, because that's just what I want to see. Me being turned to stone, because me sliding into a spike, because I did something I didn't think I was going to do. Me killing a Medusa head, and me narrating every single thing that happens. We have another Demon Lord here. This is, I guess, the only other option to get the Demon Lord soul. And honestly, at level 67, I am insanely overleveled. Like, I was level 50 on hard mode, and I had no problem with this area. I mean, great, okay, I shouldn't say I had no problem. I actually had a bit of a trouble trying to get the Alistair soul, because I just wasn't able to get it. Another Shadow Knight here. And a Mimic, yep. Last one in the game, I think. And this is actually the last room in the game here, too. We head all the way up here. And of course, the last stair. Get up there! We have a brand new door over there. And me hitting the virtual console menu button as well, or unintentionally. But we have a save room. Thank you guys so much for watching this Let's Play. It's been a lot of fun. Next time, we're gonna decide our own fate. I'll see you guys for that then. Peace out.